I am looking to see if I can chat with anyone. There we go. So hopefully if you see me and we are on usually Facebook together, you'll be able to send me a chat in the comments. Hi, I'm Shanna. And this is Monday Meditations. This is going to be a short one because there's so much to do this Monday. I have a little bit of a case of the Mondays. Have you heard of that? Um, I hadn't before. I had a kid, and apparently that's a thing. The case of a Mondays, the case of the Mondays. So I have a little bit of that. I have to say, I've been looking forward to this Monday because it is the first Monday that I have had since December 10th. Maybe I don't know what Monday it was. It was that week, whatever the week of the December 10th was, that the house is quiet and I'm the only one here. And every single Monday after that, we've had people here, whether it was a snow day or Birdie was home from school or Brian was sick because he wasn't feeling good for a while. And yeah, so it is the quiet day in the house. So I've been looking forward to a quiet day because I like them. Anyway, I don't see anyone commenting. I'm just going to see if this works. Um, if you want to send me a message or a comment on the meditation today, please do. Sometimes this Restream app that I use, which is handy because it goes right to my YouTube channel, um, doesn't let me answer chats. I don't know. That's the whole reason why I got it. So I'm just going to see if you are seeing this live. Please chat so that I know it is or it isn't working. Okay. So, with that being said, it is still the umbrella of Imbolc. And for those of you who joined me yesterday, I am so thankful for you. We had such a beautiful day. It was such a nice circle having everyone there and being able to hold the space for this moment in time between the winter solstice and the spring equinox when we're finally starting to feel a little cabin fever for spring. We're finally starting to look forward to what is coming up. Um, thinking about planting seeds, thinking about taking trips, thinking about, what we're going to be doing, some fun things that we'll be doing in the upcoming months that we kind of have been a little snowbound for many of us in the Northeast, at least the last month or so. So, and it's been super cold this year. So we haven't necessarily felt like doing quite a bit. So in bulk is that moment where kind of universally the collective consciousness kind of taps us on our shoulders and says, hey, it's time to start thinking about spring. So on that happy note, this is a little meditation that is about in bulk, but it's going to be kind of short and sweet for this Monday. So here we go. I want you to just get into a comfortable position and just close your eyes. Let's take a few deep breaths together, breathing in and sighing out. And breathing in and sighing out. One more time, breathing in and sighing out. So just take a moment to, while your eyes are closed, while you're nice and grounded into your breath, to notice if you're carrying any tension, whether it be in your shoulders. We carry a lot of tension there, on the back of your neck, around your face, maybe your jaw, the back of your eyes and your temple. See if there's any shoulder that stress that you're carrying down into your belly, into your hips. And just as you inhale, take a deep breath. Fill that spot or spots with space and air on the inhale. And on the exhale, slowly release the tension. Again, nice deep breath on the inhale. And exhale, slowly release any tension in any remaining spots. Connect yourself with Mother Earth. Know that she is supporting you wherever you are on the planet right now. You are still connected in some way to her. Now, in your mind's eye, envision yourself sitting with your back on a tree. And this is a big tree. Maybe it's a favorite tree of yours. Maybe you have a tree that's your go-to tree that you seek out or always say hello to or always note how beautiful that tree is, whatever tree it is. Maybe it's one just in your imagination. Imagine your back is on this beautiful tree and you feel so supported by this gorgeous tree. And as you feel the support of this tree that has your back and you're sitting down, you notice that the roots are next to you and they're grounding into the earth and you can feel them. They're knobby and they're thick and they're really, really entwined and they almost look like some sort of knitting project. They're just beautiful big roots and they're going into the earth. And you feel very supported by this tree. And you know that this tree's roots are going all the way into the earth. And deep in the earth, they're supporting the growth of little seeds. They might be seeds of other trees or their own baby trees, seedlings. They could be nourishing and supporting trees or nourishing and supporting plants of different natures. Maybe they're little bushes, maybe they're some wildflowers, or maybe there's some seeds that you planted, maybe some daffodils or tulips or crocuses. And just imagine these little seeds supported by this beautiful tree, starting to grow, just get a little spring fever themselves and starting to germinate and grow. Maybe just releasing their outer shell. You see that tiny little sprout coming out of the seed. Another little root starting to embed itself into the deep, rich soil. And you send that little seed love because you know whatever it grows into will be something that feeds and nourishes the earth. Even weeds feed and nourish animals, other plants, insects, sometimes even humans. So just send that little seed love and look around as you're noticing the deep soil and see if you see any seeds that you want to grow. Maybe there's a seed of courage or a seed of love or a seed of peace or a seed of motivation. Notice what seed you're growing. What word is attached to your seed? And then just imagine that little seed starting to sprout, breaking its shell and little green sprout coming out. Eventually it's going to make its way to the surface. But right now, send that little seed that you want to grow within yourself. Send it love, send it gratitude, send it kindness, and know that in the next 6 weeks, maybe 7, that little seed is going to grow and grow and grow. And as we come to the spring equinox, you're going to have a little plant coming up from the soil that you can love and nourish. A plant that carries your intention. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. One more. And when you're ready, start to blink your eyes and open your eyes up. And I hope you like that little meditation. If you're watching this on a replay, the meditation is about, since we started, it's a couple minutes in, so you can skip to that if you'd like. And if you're on YouTube, I'll try to put the timing in there for you. But regardless, have a beautiful, blessed day. I hope you nurture any seeds that you desire to grow in your life, in your deep soil of your inner landscape. And I'll hopefully see you next week. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. Take care.